What's up everybody, I'm Ruby Juice, and we recently got some big news regarding the next iteration in the Farming Simulator series. Most people, me included, assumed we'd be getting a game this coming fall, probably in October or November, since Giant Software has stuck to a release every 2 years for some time now. However, we learned that there's not going to be a release of a game this year. Focus Home Interactive, the publisher for the game, since FS13, put out a press release recently outlining the highlights from the third quarter of the fiscal year 2020, basically just saying what they've been up to and what they expect in terms of revenue and that sort of thing. But down near the end of that press release was a little standalone section that reads as follows. No new Farming Simulator title launching for fiscal year 2020-2021. Giant Software, the owner of the Farming Simulator series, has informed Focus Home Interactive that no new Farming Simulator title will launch in fiscal year 2020-2021. The parties continue working on the Farming Simulator 19 franchise with new content, DLC, and expansion. So for those who maybe don't know how the fiscal year works, it usually ends at the end of March and the new one starts at the beginning of April. So that means that there are no plans to release a Farming Simulator game until at least April 2021, when that fiscal year begins. This was further confirmed in the Giants Discord server by Chris, the community coordinator, saying, "The report is correct, we haven't defined a release date for the next game yet as we want to consider the coming console generations." This year, we'll have a few more things planned for FS19 though. So Focus Home obviously saying there's going to be DLC and expansion, Chris as well confirming that, saying there's going to be more things coming to FS19. Even more officially, Giants put out a press release of its own saying that players can look forward to continued content support in the form of 3 more DLCs in 2020. So we know that we'll be getting 3 more content packs by the end of this year. While this is a big departure from Giants' usual practice of releasing a game every 2 years, it actually makes perfect sense for Giants to want to hold off on putting out a new game, because why bother putting out the next version when the next generation of consoles is coming in probably right around the same time or maybe a month or 2 later. They're much better off to wait and make use of those new consoles, and they can really push the game to the next level. Personally, I'm really happy about this for a few different reasons. First, this means Giants isn't just rushing out the next version of the game, and they're actually going to be taking the time to really think strategically and make some really good enhancements to it. To me, it signals that they're really going to take the time necessary to make it a better game. I'm really hoping it gives them that opportunity, and I think many players realize the limitations that a 2-year release cycle can place on the developer, and so I think a lot of people are really going to be understanding of this and actually think it's a good thing for the series. By taking some extra time, I think Giants really has a good opportunity here to make the next game truly great. There are a lot of things that I would like to see changed or overhauled or added to the game, and I plan on going over some of those things in a later video, but for now I just want to focus on the news at hand. I'm also really happy about it because I've seen several modders already saying that they'll feel less rushed to complete mods or put out new ones, or that they won't be holding their breath waiting for FS21 to come along and thinking about mods for that. There are a ton of great mods out already, but there's also a whole lot more of them in development, and I'm really looking forward to having some extra time to enjoy all the new maps and equipment that are coming our way, as well as take the time to enjoy all the great things that we've gotten so far. The game seems to really have hit a critical mass of excellent mods, and it'd be a shame to have only a short time to play with those. And I think with there not being a release planned for this year, players, modders, and Giants alike can all take the time to play, mod, and develop at the speed that they can or want to. Speaking of new additions to the game, let's go back to the Focus Home announcement, the Giants press release, and what Chris said. That Giants is going to continue working on FS19 with DLC and expansion, and they've got a few more things planned. Now, Chris clarified this even further in Discord by indicating there will be 3 more DLCs, and we saw that in the Giants press release as well. 3 more. So that'll bring the number of paid DLC packs for FS19 to 6. We've got Anderson, John Deere Cotton, Platinum or Kloss, and then the 3 unannounced ones. And if you count the free Homer DLC pack, That actually makes 7 total packs. For reference, FS17 had 4 paid DLCs, the Coon, the Big Bud, the Platinum, and the Ropa DLC. The Giants press release said the game launched with over 300 pieces of equipment, and the currently released DLCs added 60 more. Then it also went on to say that the remaining three DLCs, which are all going to be coming by the end of this year, 2020, will bring the total number to 450, meaning that we'll see approximately 90 more items being added to the game this year. The press release also talked about the partnerships that Giants has with the various brands in the game, and that the existing and new unannounced partners will provide an exciting and fresh mix of vehicles and tools for the next installment of the franchise in 2021. Now, it's a little hard to interpret whether that means we're going to see new brands come in the DLC packs, or if they're just going to be in the next game when it releases. In any case, even though I'm sure it doesn't surprise anyone, we do have confirmation that there will be new brands added to the next version of the game. This also confirms that while we're not going to see a game this year as expected, we will certainly see one sometime in 2021. Again, obviously April will be the earliest that that'll happen, whether it's that spring or summer or back to a fall release, nobody knows. I've got no idea what the next 3 DLC packs will be. Do you think it'll be some of John Deere's big tractors and seeders? Maybe another new manufacturer or brand like Kubota? Or maybe we'll get a new map? Let me know what you think it'll be or what you want it to be in the comments. No matter what the DLC packs turn out to be though, I'm really looking forward to spending some more time with all the great mods and DLC that we've already got, and will be keeping my ear to the ground to see what news we get on the next DLC packs as well as the next version of Farming Simulator. Until then, thank you very much for watching.